Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Invader Doom here, and we are back in Ankhbot with episode 3. We're going to cover the sound effects and the currency system today. And one thing you're going to notice is, holy crap, everything looks different. You're right, it does look different. I have actually gone through and made a whole new account on my computer just for making these videos, which means that in the future, if I decide to do OBS tutorials, if I decide to do Twitch alerts tutorials, if I decide to do all the tutorials, they're all going to be done via this screen, so that way nothing else on my other account gets screwed up. I don't have to constantly keep changing my credentials and keep going back and forth because I've made all new Twitch accounts, Gmail accounts, the whole 9 yards, all for you guys. So moving forward, we are going to talk about the sound effects system today and the currency system. So jumping right in, you're going to notice the first thing when you install Ankhbot is all this stuff in your sound effects tab is going to be grayed out. You can't click on anything. The first thing you have to do is you have to enable it by clicking this little settings button. So just check that. And going right down the list, you have user delay. Now, by default, this is set at 2. It's set at 2 minutes. Now, you want to make this 0. You don't want no delay. When somebody types whatever your command is for the sound effect, you want it to play right away. Only play sound effects when stream is live. Now, normally you're going to have this checked. You do not want to uncheck this because somebody can come in your chat if you have Ankhbot open and they can just play this sound effect, and yeah, then you're looking at all sorts of bad. So what you want to do is keep this checked, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to uncheck it so I can show you how this works. To start with your command, now I like to have some fun when I'm playing scary games, so I do !scare and permission everyone. You can make it a subscriber, a regular, the whole 9 yards. We'll get into regular in a minute. That you'll see this whole regular, the min rank, min points, min hours. This is the video that I've been talking about, speaking to my speaking to my past self that reminded my future self to tell you guys about this. The minimum rank, minimum points, minimum hours, we're going to cover that today. Moderator, editor, caster, the whole 9 yards. You can change who uses it. For the purpose, I use this one. Cooldown, normally you're going to want to use this at about 5-10 minutes. You don't want people spamming your sound effect. Again, we're going to set this at 0 so I can show you guys. Minimum votes, this is the amount of votes or amount of times that somebody needs to type !scare into the chat before the sound effect plays. Normally you're going to want this at 0 so people can use it. Point cost, now we're talking again, fee per entry, we're talking about point cost. I think there was another thing in here that we were talking about before, maybe not, but either way, point cost, this is all going to be in your currency system, so we're going to talk about that. For the purpose, again, of this video, we're going to do 0, and we're going to have volume 100% enabled true. So this is just basically true or false, enabled or not. So now you have your file. What we're going to do is you click open. We're going to go to, let's see, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 jump scare sound. And we are literally just going to set, well, let's preview it first. Oh, beautiful. Nice and scary. Not really. Five Nights at Freddy's is super overplayed and overdone. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and click Add Modify. Now it's going to show you all the information about your individual sound effect right here. So when someone types !scare into the chat, this happens. And just like that. So it's really nice. It's a really cool way that somebody can, do sound effects, or, you could even have like a, like a drum, let's do this. Let's do user set everything. Let's do ! derp. And permission everyone, cooldown 0, open. We will go back to the Twitch file noises. And let's see. What should I do? Let's see. Do I have any good Fallout 4? No. I had, I had a good one in here. Hold on 1 second. Let me find it. I know where it is. I just gotta move it to my second screen here. Let's go in here. It's here. I promise it's friggin' here. Just gotta find where it's located because I want to. Here we go. Let's say, come on, computer. Hurry it up. Okay, so I'm going into my soundboard files. Now, yes, I do have a soundboard that I use on my stream. So we're going into soundboard files. Now, let's say I want to do this, the badunts, like that kind of thing. So preview sound. Perfect. So do that. And then if we do won't get into the point cost right away. So open, nope, add modify. Okay, so now we got derp. So if I type derp into the chat, it'll do that, you know, like a wah or something, you know. Anyway, so that's really all there is to this, to the sound effects. Now I'm going to double back into this after I cover the currency system to show you guys some stuff, but let's go right into the currency system first and then we'll come back to it. So in your currency system, again, the first thing you're going to notice is that you are going to notice that everything is grayed out. You can't click on anything, you can't do anything. Again, just like with sound effects, just enable it. Now, this is where you set up your currency system. I'm going to try and go through this as slow as I can because, again, yeah, this is a lot of stuff. So, first of all you want to do is you want to name your currency or whatever you want to say. So if I want my currency name to be Doom Bucks, you can do that. Exclamation points, we'll just say bucks. Okay. So now this is all in your commands. Now, if you see money sign user, money sign rank, money sign hours, money sign currency name, money sign points, this is what your response will be when somebody types exclamation point bucks. Now, moving away from the ranking, let's get away from that for a minute. We'll add that later. Hours, I don't track hours. You can if you want, but I will say user has exclamation point Doom Bucks. This is what your currency name is. And I like to do this, as I will get rid of that. I will put the points before currency name. Now, the reason for that is because, let's see, woot. There we go. So the reason for that is because now it'll say username has number Doom Bucks. So it kind of helps to make it a little bit easier. But again, you're playing with the money signs here, playing with the money sign commands. Take offline hours into account for total hours into the stream. I don't track hours anyway. Cooldown, basically, I always like to set this at like 10 minutes, so somebody can't just be spamming the exclamation point bucks. You don't want your chat spamming that. Trust me, it's terrible. Anyway, automatically become a regular at. Now, aha, right here. This is what I was talking about. So if you set this at 4,000 points, you can do points or hours, however you track. This will make them basically become a regular, and you can associate, you can change commands, and you can change things like the giveaway system back here. Everyone regular, so only regulars are going to be able to use these commands. Now, I don't have this set up, so if I change this to regular and then click add modify, and then I try and type exclamation point scare, it actually might work because I'm a moderator. Yeah, okay. It works because I'm a moderator, but for who is not a moderator, this is not going to work. Only regulars are going to be able to work if they've reached 4,000 points. Assign ranks based on number amount of points or hours. Again, if you want to do hours, you can. I always do points. It's easier and nicer. So custom ranks. This is where like you assign people who they are. Now, if you remember back up here that said money sign rank, this is where this is. This ties into the money sign rank command. So if I say rank noobs and then requirement 100 points, or actually requirement 0 points, that's what you want to have there because that's going to be who they are. They're going to be a noob. Add custom rank. Now if you want to do not so noob, you can add 100 points. And so on and so forth. I'm just going to create a couple of ranks here. Awesomeness person thingy. There you go. We'll do this at 700 points. And let's see. Let's add your mom. That's your rank when you hit 2,000 points, because I'm terrible at jokes and I'm not very funny. So your mom is going to fit somewhere, I hope, in every one of these videos. Let's see. So add custom rank, your mom at 2,000 points, and regular Joe at 4,000 points. Now this comes automatically become a regular at 4,000 points. So add that. So now you have all these different ranks. So if I was to type exclamation point bucks into the chat, the bot is going to come back and say Invader Doom has 0 bucks, 0 Doom bucks. Woot. Well, I don't have anything. So, moving on down. Now, this is where you add how people get paid. Where do these points come from? So, your live payout. This is how many points that they are going to earn when you are live. So, if you want to do 15 points when they're live, that works. Offline payout, let's do 5. Raider payout, this is for okay, so the points a raider receive if raider name is used. Now, I can't really show you this because I'm not getting rated, but if you do raider and then and space Invader Doom, this should, if I'm not mistaken, it'll pay them 10 points when you add the name. But however, I'm already in the chat, so it's kind of hard to show you how this one works. But you have to use the exclamation point raider and then their name, and then in order to give them the points. But I usually don't. I set it at 0. I don't really mess with that too much. Now, regular. Now, do you want to add extra points to somebody who's a regular? So if I add 5 extra points for a regular, that'll work. Subscriber bonus. If you're a subscriber, maybe you earn 100 extra points. And a moderator, I don't ever do moderators. Moderators don't earn extra points. Now, active user bonus. This is the nice one. So if you have this, if you have your payout interval set at 5 minutes, like it is down here, I'll get into that in a second. If you have your user payout every 5 minutes, if a user says one chat line or chats in between the time span of the payout of the 15 credits, how many extra credits will they earn? So if you want to do 5 extra credits, not 50, 5. So a user that's active will earn 5 extra credits every time they get paid out just for being active in your chat. It's a good way of helping the active people, go up a little bit. On subscribe bonus, now if you're a partner streamer, maybe you give them 500 points. On follow bonus, maybe 100 points. Now, all these different points are going to kind of double back, or not double back, but they're going to play off of our mini games. We're going to cover that in the next video. So mini games we're going to cover in the next video. That is very convoluted, so just bear with me on that one, and we'll get there. But the offline payout or online payout interval every 5 minutes. The offline payout interval, if you want to do it every 5 minutes, I usually try and match them. So you're going to get 5 points every 5 minutes that I'm offline. You're going to get 15 standard points every 5 minutes if I'm online. Now, I don't even bother to tell everybody, oh, there's a 5 extra point for being a regular, 5 extra point for being active, 100 points on follow. I don't bother advertising it just because I usually have my bot say it somewhere. So that's how the point system works. Now, as you can see here, Invader Doom videos, I've already earned 110 points. I have, let's see, Invader Doom has 10 points. So yes, my Raider Invader Doom did work. So let's see. Now we go into, again, let's type in bucks to make sure. Come on. There we go. Invader Doom has 10 Doom Bucks Woot. Okay, cool. So that works. I got 10 points. Awesome, cool, sweetness. Now, let's say, now that you have this currency set up, let's say you want to, let's say username is $rank and has this many points. Sounds good, right? So we'll do $bucks. And it'll say, come on, bot, stop lagging. Stop lagging. Come on, you can do it. Oh, that's right. Whoops. I forgot. Let's see. That should lower the cooldown there. Try it again. There we go. Invader Doom is noobs and has 10 Doom Bucks Woot. So that works perfectly. Everything works great. And you pretty much should be good. Now your points database right here. So this is going to be everyone in your channel that comes in, that has points, that is accruing points, the whole 9 yards. You can search by name, you can search by points, you can search by hours. However, we will cover exporting this later. Let's say you have to reformat your computer and you don't want to lose your points database. There is a way. You can export this whole list so that you don't lose anything. We will talk about that later. I'm not going to get into it in this video. We'll talk about that in the settings and all that stuff. So, moving on to, let's say you want to give a certain user a number of credits, or what am I saying, credits? That's my Invader Doom stream currency. Let's say you want to give them a number of Doom Bucks. So as a moderator, or actually as the caster, right now it's only set the caster can only give bucks away. That is because I am not set as an editor. But If you want to give credits away, you know what? Don't ignore this, guys. I'm going to go ahead and add myself as an editor real quick. I guess since I'm here, I'll explain to you what the editors is. It's in the settings tab. We'll go over this again in probably like one of the last videos. But editors is the people who can also do everything on your bot. Your editors can control your bot the same way that the caster can. So in your currency system, normally only the caster can give people points. That's how it works. You're probably going to be the only one that gives people points, but for the purposes of this, I have to add myself here. So if I do $bucks, then you click and then type add, and then type Invader Doom, and then 1,000. Your bot is going to say Invader Doom successfully given Invader Doom 1,000 Doom bucks. So there you go. This is how you give points. Now if I type $bucks, it says Invader Doom is awesomeness person thingy. Now my rank has changed and has 1,010 Doom bucks. Woot. So let's say you want to remove points. Now the only time I've really had to use this is when somebody wants to give their currency to somebody else, but you do it the same way. Remove, or bucks remove Invader Doom 500. Successfully moved 500 Doom bucks from Invader Doom. Simple as that. Now if I again type actually, wait a minute. I want to cover one other thing first before I show you something. Let's say your whole chat's being awesome. They're being cool people. They're being great. Let's say that you want to give money to everybody, every single person in the chat. You're going to type $bucks, add, and then type plus viewers. Plus viewers is going to give all the viewers in your channel. They're going to give it. You're going to give currency away. So let's say 100. And then it says Invader Doom started giving 100 Doom bucks to everyone in chat. Done giving 100 Doom bucks to everyone in chat. That is how you use these. You can add, remove, give everyone. You can remove everyone. The whole 9 yards. So before I get into the last thing here, I'm going to do $bucks add Invader Doom 5,000. All right, now that I've given myself 5,000 Doom bucks, now it says Invader Doom is a regular Joe and has 5,620 Doom bucks. Woot. So now that I have that, you would notice that now I'm a regular bonus. So I would sit in the regular, I guess tier. So I would get 5 extra Doom bucks per every 5 minutes that I'm online. But the reason I gave myself all those points is now what I said we were going to do earlier. We are going to double back into the sound effects. So if I want to do the scare command, I'm going to go up and edit this. Now we're going to go into point cost. So if I want this to cost 1,000 points in order to play this sound, I can. So now this does 1,000 point cost for using the scare. So if I type !scare, there you go, it played the sound. So notice I had 5,620 Doom bucks. Now if I type bucks again, I only have 4,620 Doom bucks. So I'm using points in order to play these sounds. So that is a good way of doing this. Now in the last video we did the giveaway. Let's do !enter prize your mom, because I'm ridiculous and I can't think of anything. 5 minutes. Activate the timer and let's do 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. Permission everyone. And fee per entry. Now, if you're giving away something and you want it to say 1,000 Doom bucks, you need 1,000 Doom bucks to enter this this giveaway. Must be a follower to win. Notify winner in chat. Start giveaway and allow entries. A giveaway for your mom has started. Everyone can join. Entry cost 1,000 Doom bucks. Type enter to join. So when I type enter, there we go. Now it said entered users. Now again, if I type bucks. Now we only have 3,620 Doom bucks. So this is a way, you have a currency system. You can make everything cost currency so that, you can give people who have been in your chat, you've been in there for a long time, you've been accruing this currency. You want to give a way to give back. So you can do that. That's how you can do this whole giveaway thing. Now, so you can do that. Now you pick winner, blah, 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 whatever. So you have won, blah, blah, stop entries. Okay, cool. But that is the way that you can add your currency to your channel. Now, in the next video, we're going to cover mini games. Now, mini games is a way that your chat can, I guess you could say, bet some of your currency or take a chance, and you can take the chance, and then you might get some more money back. You might lose it. It's a really fun way of keeping your chat very engaged, and it keeps the chat rolling and it keeps them talking, everything like that. So with this, I'm going to end the video here because I don't want to get too far into this. It's gone on for about 20 minutes and you guys are super bored probably. Anyway, but yes, thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, like I say in every video, if you want to ask me a question live and in person, feel free to check me out on Twitch. I stream 5 to 7 days a week at twitch.tv/InvaderDoom. And if you want to ask me there, you can ask me by email, invaderdoomtv@gmail.com. Check out the website, the Invader Doom headquarters, invaderdoom.com. Check me out on Twitter. I tweet or Twitter all the time. And you have tons of ways of getting a hold of me. I like to help everybody, and in the future we're going to do more awesome tutorial videos outside of Ankhbot. But with that, I'm going to stop right here, and tomorrow or next video, which is probably already on this list that you can go to, we're going to cover mini games and the event system, or maybe just mini games. We just got to see how long that drags out. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and like I say all the time, I will see you in the next video. Oh God, it's a...
Oh! Oh!